Deadloch is a feminist dream, and in the same vein, many a cis man's nightmare. In Deadloch, the phrase man-hating lesbians is used by many of the men in the titular town of Deadloch to describe the women. Why? Because you'll soon realize that Deadloch flips the conventional portrayal of how women are often portrayed as, supplementary or flower pot characters who only exist to further the stories of men. In Deadloch, it is the men who are hilarious caricatures who exist on the periphery.
In Deadloch, everyone or most people in positions of power is either a woman, a queer person, or both. The lead detective who is investigating a series of murders is a woman. The chef is a woman. Even the richest person in town, the antagonist, is also a woman.
Coming to the storyline, men are dropping dead in Deadloch. And while the police expect the dead bodies to be that of women, it is men's bodies that start to line up.
Very sorry, Gavin.
I love that guy like a brother.
He was your brother?
And this sends men in the town into a frenzy, where they do what they do best, which is hate on women.
Detective Dulcie Collins is assigned to Eddie Redcliffe on the case. When Eddie is introduced, almost everyone thinks a man will turn up. In fact, it's just a woman who swears like a drunk sailor and burps in everyone's faces. Eventually, she gets a great character arc, where she yearns for companionship and works towards fulfilling it.
Even better is Constable Abby's character arc. Abby, who was an overeager young constable, soon grows into a brilliant detective from a nervous young person who was overshadowed by her know-it-all fiancé, also coincidentally the resident mansplainer of the town.
Babe, you know the knife patterns in Gavin's mouth?
Yeah, babe, I'm working here, okay?
At the core of it, Deadloch highlights what happens when more privileged communities give off main character energy and forget about the deeds of their past.
Well, well, well. Look what the cunt dragged in.
The premise of the story and the cold, sleepy locales may remind you of Broadchurch and the True Detective series. But the feminist satire and the dry Australian humour sets this buddy cop series apart.
What is that?
This is a Friday feminist classic, and we cannot recommend this enough.